Good morning, Prime Outcast Collective. Today I will go over Lua Halls of Ascension. There are 7 puzzles altogether, plus a music puzzle where you can find an Octavia piece. What you'll want to do is go to Lua. Now, you can find these puzzles in every single mission that there is on Lua. I usually go for plateau. There is no time restraint on it. And basically, once you kill all the enemies in a room, you got that room until you leave. They're not going to respawn in, so you can take your time. I've already recorded my clips, and I'm going to play them here. I should have timestamps on them to make it easier to find. This is the agility test room. It has a large pipe organ type instruments all around the room. I do not like this puzzle. It's tedious. You have a lot of jumping and shooting at targets. All these little circles here will eventually turn into targets. So the easiest way I found to do it is with Titania. Go ahead and load into her and hit that first one. And you want to pop into an organ. Ooh. And then shoot that target and the next organ will pop open. Okay, and then you land here. And I'm just going to the highest one that opens up. And then 2 targets here. So that would be this one. One on the wall. This one is the only one that opens, so I'm going to go there. And go to the tallest one here. Now, I have already gotten this. I was not sure exactly when it had ended, but you come here and you get your agility drift. Test. Completing this will get you the Coaction Drift mod. You can do this with 4 people, or you can do it with 1 person, as long as you have operator mode and a couple of specters. You want to start out by stepping here, and this will raise the platform so that you're able to start it. If I get off of this, it will close. So the way you combat that is go into your operator. Okay, the light has gone off, so now I can step off of it and it's fine. I'm going to go over here. The light is still on, so I can't leave. Go into operator mode. Once you hit that first pad, go down below to the second pad. And you'll do this for all 4 sides. Once you have 4 of these pads lined up vertically, it opens up the top here, so now you can just go inside. Alright, there are 4 more pads. Alright. What I do is I put down my on-call crew, and then I tell them to stay put. And then I put one down here. That's just a Spectre that I have plenty of. Put my frame here. And the top will open. When the whispering starts and the gong makes a sound, you can now enter this chamber. This test is the cunning test. You will have to start by shooting these caps and letting the water flow down. And then in the middle, once the water flows to the center here, this orb will come alive. And it's kind of like a watchdog. You have 4 pillars that are lit up, and your goal is to trick it into knocking each one of these lights out. Okay, there's the first one. He's going to spit out a void-like substance, and it is very harmful. I do not suggest stepping in it at all. Okay, then we go to the next one. Ooh, radiation. Okay, this is the second one. He's now going to be a vacuum and draw you into... Oh. Okay, then you just repeat this with the other 2. Okay, the radiation void clouds are going to be shot out again. And the last one. Alright, it's over. Step on the glowing little plate to claim your prize. And there you have it. This is the endurance test. Completing this will give you the endurance mod. Once you stand on that platform, all of these little pads will start aiming lasers at you. There's also lasers up top. There's some over here. You could have someone stand in the middle, and when this ring comes up, you'll be able to shoot the back of these lasers to slow it down, but you really don't want to do that. This right here is a column that will fill up with water the longer the person stands directly in the center, right there. Some people do this the legitimate way. You stand there and you take it with shield gating, or you can't really use energy pads down there or health pads, they won't work. Or you could do it the easy way with all the extra cheese on it. There you go. My frame is taking the brunt of the damage, but not really taking any damage because I'm not in it. And these, you can fire these and shoot it. All it does is slow down the progress of that water meter. So I'm just going to let this run until it completely fills up. Enter the portal and claim your prize. This is the power test. All it has is a pad in the center with a column. Some of the room is a little destroyed. It's easily recognizable. To activate this, there are 4 of these little blue circles on either side of the middle of the room. If I come over here, they're on the other side of this door. There's a platform here and a platform here. This way there is nothing. Okay. When you stand here, it will be sapping out your energy. You can either go through these one by one, or you can have a group of 4 people, or you can do what I'm doing, which is using my operator and my frame in tangent. If you have low energy, don't worry about it. You can use energy pads to replenish it if you need to, but there is a timer. See, now all 4 of these are now lit up a brighter blue color and they're glowing. This circular staircase has opened up in the middle of the room. Drop down, go into the portal and claim your mod. This is the speed challenge room where you get the speed drift mod. It's kind of easy to start. I'm just gonna start all of these. Eventually this pillar will grow and you'll be able to get up there, but you have to go through 2 different speed rooms. There you go. You hit that little target and then you go on to the next one. You can use any sort of frame here that can ignore status effects. It was just a little easier for me to use my void sling with my operator because I tried it many times a day and it just wasn't working. Alright, you now can climb up here and go into the portal. And that's how you get the speed drift. The stealth test. Before you do anything, do not step on that pad there. It is glowing gold, indicating it's the start of the mission. Instead, you're going to do the cheese. The cheese will let you do this solo. It's not hard at all. But if you step on it and you're caught by one of the lasers that goes off on the side rooms, that's it, it's done. You can't get the stealth drift mod. So come here. There's 2 pads. There's one up top that looks exactly like this, and then you have this one that's on the bottom. Wow. Let me get rid of these guys first. Okay. You want to leave your frame here, because once I step on the other pad, this pad will start glowing, and once you touch it, the test is over. So I'm gonna go ahead and make it so I can do this the easy way. Go into operator mode, go back to the very first pad, And when it's done properly, you hear a pop. That pop could indicate those lasers over there, but I have already completed this. All I gotta do is go back to my frame and go into the portal. Claim my prize. This is the Lua Music Puzzle Room. It is not part of the Hall of Ascensions, and it does not grant you a mod, but it does give you an Octavia part. If you're trying to farm Octavia, this is where you come to do one of the parts. It's basically like a Simon Says puzzle with a little musical element to it. If you can tell, this room is extremely loud, but it's very calm once you get rid of all the enemies. So by pressing this button, okay, that is the pattern. The pattern is always the same. It will never differ. So once you've learned the pattern, then you got it made. It will repeat the pattern again if you got it correct. There's the noise. The very top of this has opened up, and that is the area where you find your Octavia part. It'll be a container. But before you do that, you want to come up here. This is my prize. Once you get Octavia parts, you don't really need them anymore. But this rare container here has a chance of giving you a Forma or a Formian, a field rod. Or any of the materials that come in the rare caches for the organs. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot this. All I got was credits. But you can get into a rhythm and start farming this on regular, and it'll give you the Formas. I recognize this room before I even walk into it from the hallway. That's how many times I've been here. You want to climb up here to this top, and this is the regular container that will give you the Octavia chassis. This is going to conclude the entry for the Prime Outcast Collective on Lua Halls of Ascension. Please like and subscribe to see further videos explaining many topics similar to this. This is tabycatmeow. Good morning.